The night I surrendered to prison, my late friend Andrew Alchek said to me, "You're too young to look so old. You're too young to look so bloated, tired, and miserable. Use this experience to get it together." So while in prison, I was a long distance runner. It took time. That first run was 3 miles. I had tears. I'd never felt such pain in my life. I hadn't exercised for a decade. In my 20s, while working as a money manager, I rationalized that an expanding waistline are some of the consequences that accompany working. The truth is I was lazy and I made a choice. As a defendant, I made that same choice to not exercise, to let the government essentially win at every stage. So I'm filming this with hopes that if you're going through a government investigation and you may lose your freedom, don't let them get anything else. I want you to assess what this is costing you besides your potential freedom and money and your livelihood. Is it costing you your dignity, time with family, nurturing relationships? Are you living, as so many defendants do, as if you're already in federal prison? I did. People laugh and mock my 18 months in prison, and it was very short. It was not a long period of time. In the totality of my life, 18 months was a blip. But I felt like I served 3.5 years before I went in, and the prison term was the easiest part. So if you are going through this process, I want you to think right now, and I am not a motivational guy. I am not trying to be Tony Robbins. I served a measly year in a minimum security camp. Nothing about this is motivating. What I'm trying to articulate is the value of not letting them win. Get competitive. The U.S. attorney indicting you is not thinking of you right now. He's with his family. He's working another case. So is the FBI agent. They're probably having pancakes at IHOP right now. They are not thinking about you. It's a job for them. But I know 24 hours a day you think about this case, the collateral consequences, the fallout. And because of that, some of you, not all, some are incredibly productive and do things that are so inspirational and motivating while going through trauma. It's remarkable. I was not that person. If you are kind of like me, where it's hard to get out of bed, hard to brush your teeth, hard to imagine some future without pain and heartache, I empathize, but you've got to find a way. You've got to find a way to do what Michael Santos shared with me when I was in prison, and I met him, and I said, "Dude, I don't even know where to start. I've lost my reputation, my career, my licenses, my money. I'm in prison. Life's over. I don't even know where to begin." He said, "What's the next right thing to do? What's the next incremental step for you to do?" So if you're at home on a beautiful Saturday, worried about how long your sentence is going to be, and if you're neglecting your family in the process or your health, force yourself to do what I didn't do. Go for a walk. Go for a run. Write that letter. Thank someone that's standing alongside you. Thank someone that is... Do things that I didn't do. It's 100 degrees here in the desert. I'm on a golf trip with the buddies. 100 degrees. I just got my 5-mile run in because I knew if I didn't, it would be on my mind the rest of the day. That was a change for me in prison. What Michael taught me. If you say you're going to do something, do it. I don't always do it. I'm flawed. I make mistakes. I'm human, but I'm always trying to be better. I'm going to finish this run. I'm going to play golf with my buddies, and I want all of you, if you were like me, who feel like you're already in prison, to take action, to do something, to send a thank you note, to send a text, to write a letter, do something that shows the government is not going to get more than your freedom and everything else that accompanies that. Just do something today. I didn't do it for 3.5 years, and I can't get that time back, and I want you to learn from it. It's 100 degrees. It's crazy. I'm finishing this run.